Welcome to the NJIT website and math podcast. My name is Amin. Today I will be covering the quadratic equations. A quadratic equation is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. There are four ways we can solve this equation. We solve the equation by factoring in the first example. So we have 3t squared minus 2t equals 0. Factor out the t, and we get 3t minus 2. T times 3t minus 2 equals 0. And this is just like solving linear equations. T equals 0, and 3t minus 2 equals 0, and then we just solve that. Second example is by taking the square root of both sides. So if we take the square root of both sides, we get x minus 3 equals 5. So x equals 8. Third example, it's a very important example. It uses completing the squares. So we bring the 1 to the other side, so x squared minus 2x equals 1. X squared minus 2x. Now, we want to make x squared minus 2x plus something a whole square. The way we do this is, we take the 2, we take the middle number, disregard the sign, it can be a positive or a negative, but we take the middle number, divide it by 2. So if it was 4, we would divide it by 2 and we would get 2. Now it's 2, so we divide it by 2 and we get 1, and then square it and add it, so plus 1. Now if this was a 4, we would add a 4, because 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 squared is 4. So because we added 1 on this side, we need to add 1 on the other side. So we add the 1. That gives us x minus 1 squared, which equals 2. This is the whole square of that. And that'll equal 2 because 1 plus 1. And now we can solve it using this method. Now the most important method is solving by using the quadratic formula. And you can solve any quadratic equation using this. The quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus minus radical b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now over here, a is just the first number, the number that the coefficient actually of x squared. B is the second one, C is the third. So we can see in example 1, 3 is going to be a in this case, and 2, well, negative 2 is going to be the b. Example 2, we need to multiply this out. We need to simplify it in order to figure it out. So if we simplify it, we're going to get x squared minus 6x plus 9. So there, 1 would be a, negative 6 would be b, and 9 would be the c. And over here, a is 1, b is negative 2, and c is negative 1. So we can use the quadratic formula to solve any quadratic equation. Thank you for visiting the NJIT website. If you need further assistance, stop by the Cape, Kufrin Hall, room 200. Good luck in your studies.